Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And starting this one, Justin Steele. He's been a real force on the mound so far this year.
A Cy Young candidate in the National League. He's having a great season so far. In fact, I've been hearing his name mentioned among some of the leaders, guys that have been around this league for a while. He's definitely in the conversation, and I think he's got a real shot at winning it.
All right, ready to go here. And now, Ahmed Rosario. That one fouled off. Now a blooper back behind first. And it stays fair.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Rosario over at first with one away. Strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
2 outs. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. That's inside.
That's inside.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nationals leave one. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Wrigley Field and on the hill, Mitchell Parker.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Nico Hoerner, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
1-0.
Hoerner with an incredible 6 hits showing in his last game. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. And there's a ball. Next pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's the rookie DH, Matt Shaw. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. Ian Happ up to hit. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. Out to center. Young sizing this one up. 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Off the mark there.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Dansby Swanson up to bat next, lays off for a ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Laser base hit around third. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
First and second, 2 outs. Turner climbs in on that right side.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently on an amazing run with that 25-game hitting streak.
Tosses across to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top of the second, and now it's Juan Yepez.
Juan Yepez.
Steele back to work. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off left side. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab. 1 down. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Abrams with a homer in his last game. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, 2 away. James Wood now at the plate. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris.
Wood.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground to third. Birdie fires over to first. And that'll do it. And the Nationals gone in order. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Kelly.
Base hit center field. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And he lays down a bunt. And that's a foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 away.
Batting ninth from third baseman,
Jon Berti at the plate. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. On a line out towards center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Nico Hoerner. Golden opportunity right here. That one the other way. Rosario tosses to first. That's it out. And now the DH, Matt Shaw. Flied to right his first time. That misses, and that is ball 1. There's a line drive to left field. Young brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Nationals nothing.